Welcome to Fit for Life. Guess what we're going to be doing today? You can see my hands, right? We're going to be doing a yoga class. And I'm going to tell you a little secret. I don't have a prompter. I'm just going to do this right off the top of my head. So I'm going to try to talk for half an hour and just say whatever comes to my mind. So let's talk about yoga then. I know you're here to relax because I am too. I've been a little bit stressed lately, running around trying to do too much like most of us do. And yoga can help us. It can help to calm us down, make us think more clearly. When things start to pile up, we don't know what to do first or what to think first. Yoga will help you with that. You know, people have been doing this for 5,000 years. There must be something to it. It's not a religion. It's not magic. It's just the effect of that yoga breath on your brain. It really does change your brain waves. But you have to do it properly. You have to learn how to do it. And I think we've been trying to do that together. I hope you're reading books about yoga, finding a book, something that you can follow yourself and really learn a lot about it. It's been done all over the world. It continues to be done all over the world. And the type of yoga we do is called hatha, which is the more physical. There's a contemplative, a very, serious yoga where people just sit and do the breath and meditate. They don't do all of the movements that we do, but if we want to stay in shape, we want it to be part of our regimen, and that's why we're doing the more physical. It became very popular in this country, I believe in the 60s, and it was the rage, and now it has all these different names. They're combining it with other exercise programs. So let's start. Just relax. I'm going to push myself forward just a little bit. You don't have to sit up straight and constantly be pulling your chin in like I tell you to with my other shows. So just put your legs out and let's move our feet back and forth. Let's relax, release the tension, and just let go. Let's try to do nothing, which for many of us, or maybe most of us, is almost impossible. You want to be busy every minute, but maybe you've been too busy the past couple of days, the past few months. You've had things in your life that cause you a lot of stress. And even if you don't do the asanas or the yoga forms or movements, you can do the meditative part of it. So let's just practice that together. You can close your eyes if you can hear me. And because I'm going to close mine off and on. Let's breathe together. Breathe up through the nose. 4 or 5 seconds if you can. Hold that breath for 2 seconds. And then we're just going to exhale. And as you exhale, just feel all that stress just oozing out of your body. All the thoughts that are driving you crazy. All the things you have to do. And just relax. Make that breath as long as you can. Get rid of all that dead air at the bottom of your lungs. Let's replace it with fresh air. I hope you're in a place that has fresh air. We're going to breathe up through the nose, all the way up. Hold that breath, and then exhale through your mouth. You can make that whooshing sound if you want. I mean, you might be by yourself right now. Whatever you want to do, good. All right, we're going to lift our head back up. And you're just going to drop your ear to the shoulder. You can open your eyes now if you want. We'll do a few of the movements, a few of the asanas, and then we're going to do kind of a longer relaxation at the end, where we just do the yoga breath, concentrate on as little as possible. I'm still bending my head back and forth. Good. And then you'll bring your head back to center and just clasp your hands together. Turn them over and just push out. Keep your back against the chair. You're going to bring those arms up. Good. And then slide forward in your chair, open the feet a little bit, and just drop down. Good. We're going to do some spinal exercises just to loosen you up a little bit. If you can hold on to your ankles, that would be good. If not, your shin, that's all right too. We are going to be using the breath a little bit more. Let's breathe up through the nose as we come up. Bring those arms up. Good. So now we're doing spinal extension. Just pulling up, stretching those muscles. You'll be a little bit taller when you do this. You can grab your wrist and just do your natural breathing while I'm showing you something. So you don't have to breathe in and out for the whole half an hour. All right, and just drop forward again, but let's just breathe out this time. Let's make the breathe out a little bit longer, a little more pronounced. Can you touch the floor this time, maybe? Good. And then we'll sit back up. Good. Now in yoga, there's something called the salute to the sun. That's usually done standing. It has quite a few movements. Someday I'm going to show you a picture of it. I think there are 12 different movements. Well, we can't do that in a chair. And many of you maybe cannot do standing exercises or exercises on the floor anyway. So I just try to give you as much as I can with what we have, with what we're able to do. So let's take a breath as we bring those arms up. Come forward in your chair a little bit. Exhale as you come forward like we just did. And you bring the arms to the outside of the arms of the chair and back up toward the ceiling. Let's try it again. Just do your natural breathing. Bring those arms up, reach way up, pull the shoulders down a little bit now, and then we'll come forward again. It's just kind of a greeting, our salute to the sun. This time as you come up, you're going to breathe up through your nose. Hold that breath for 2 seconds and exhale again, coming forward. Good. And then we'll sit back up. Wonderful. Now there's a pose, and this also is done on the floor, but we're going to just kind of simulate it a little bit. It's called the lotus. You've seen it. You've seen yogis sitting on the floor, people that practice yoga. So we are not going to be sitting on the floor, but you can put one foot over the other and just think of kind of pushing the knee open one at a time, just a little bit, so we'll get a little stretch in the hip. Good. So this is our version of the lotus pose. If you can get down on the ground in this position, or get down first and then do the, they call it the Taylor sit. I think that was one of the terms for this kind of an exercise. Good. And now hold on to your knees and pull yourself up nice and straight. Pull those shoulders down. And let's breathe up through the nose again. Slowly. Hold for 2 seconds and then exhale. And you should feel calmer, just using the breath a little bit more often than we usually do. So yoga is to be done slowly. And holding poses or asanas for longer periods. But because our show is only half an hour, we can't spend too much time. So let's sit back. All right. And we're going to do a rotation, a spinal rotation, and there is a lot of this in yoga. So let's just take both hands to this side. I'm your mirror, so we're all going that way. Just pull yourself around, pull that chin back in, shoulders down. Good. And then let's come back slowly. Terrific. This time let's do it with the breath, breathing up through your nose, expanding the abdomen just a little bit. And exhale as you pull yourself around. Keep exhaling, keep exhaling. Shoulders come down, pull that chin back, and now just do your normal breathing here. Now we have 2 sides. Let's come back slowly. Let's take another breath up through the nose. And exhale as you turn. You can hold on to the chair or put your hands right here on the side of your thigh. Pull yourself right around. And I can feel that. I need this stretching. It feels wonderful. And then we'll just come back. We're doing our natural breathing now. You're just listening to me. But with each breath, you should be a little more relaxed. So I'm just hoping you'll try some of these things and try it on your own. Take a yoga class. Okay, good. There's one more basic way that the spine can move, and that's to bend it. Now, we did the forward, didn't we? We came up, we did some rotation. Let's bend the spine a little bit. We'll take this hand, cross it over. With your free hand, I'd like you to breathe up again, slowly. Hold for 2 seconds, and exhale as you bend. And keep exhaling, keep exhaling. Make the exhalation longer than the inhalation. Wonderful. Can you feel that stretch? Now resume your natural breathing. Can you feel that stretch all the way down to your hip? It's wonderful. And back. So yoga is for strength, it's for relaxation, it's for flexibility, it's for a lot of things. All right, now you're going to take this arm and cross it over. The other arm, you're breathing up. Lift that arm up as you breathe up. Holding and exhale as you bend. Keep exhaling. Push it out. It's not going to happen naturally. It's going to want to stop before you really should. You want to get a good exhale here. Wonderful. And then we'll come back. Good. All right, let's sit back. Just slide those feet out. And we're just going to do an ear drop. So you can look at me and then close your eyes if you want. You can keep your eyes open if you want, whatever you feel like you want to do or you can do. Wonderful. Now, as you bring your head up and you're kind of looking just straight ahead, take another yoga breath and exhale. As you exhale, you can drop your head down. It's so relaxing to do that. Try not to think about anything if you can help it. The breath will help you to clear your mind. Or think about something that you find relaxing, a place, something in nature. Try to keep your mind on that. The thoughts are going to come in regardless because our brain is very wily. But with this yoga breath, you'll be able to push some of those away, acknowledge them, and let them just float away. All right, let's take another breath together, all the way up. Holding and exhale. I just hope I don't fall asleep on you. Let that chin drop down. Good. And then bring your head back up. We're going to do the yoga cat. This is great for posture. Yoga is very good for posture also. And a lot of us, tend to do this and just be relaxed, but we really need to straighten up, at least now and then, and just try to correct this roundness that happens, especially as we get older. Yoga is very good for seniors, and I think they do yoga with dogs now too. I'm not sure. I can't imagine that, but maybe I dreamed it. Whatever, pull those shoulders down, pull that chin in, look up at the ceiling, good. And now let's do the opposite. Let's breathe out. As you bring the shoulders up around your back, pull that abdomen in. Oh boy, that feels good. We need that stretch in our spine. Now this time as we come up, you're going to breathe up through your nose. You're going to kind of pull against your knees or the front of your knee. Pull those shoulders down. Oh yeah. That's terrific. Hold that breath for a couple of seconds. Now exhale as you drop your chin. Lift your shoulders, round your back, and just drop right down. Terrific. And then bring your head back up. We'll just relax right now. I'd like you to come forward and then put your legs on an angle like we do when we do our Grecian pose. And we're going to bring one leg back, which kind of imitates the lunging that we do with yoga. Good. And then bring one arm straight up, and then the other arm and back. Just bring it up, palms down, if you can do that as much as possible. I want you to reach forward, and then I'd like you to pull your chin back nice and tall. And we're not used to holding our arms up, so I know you can feel this. All right? So let's stay right here. Let's breathe up through the nose. And exhale and bring that arm in the back. Just bring it right down. And bring the other arm up. Let's do a little bit of a back bend. You can hold on here or hold across. reaching up, up, up. Wonderful. So this might be a little bit like the warrior pose, which we are going to do to the other side too. So let's switch those legs. Bring one leg back, so we're doing a little lunge here. Bring one arm up. Now the arm closest to me should go back, right? Yes. So you're reaching forward and back at the same time. It's a wonderful stretch. You're going to breathe up through the nose as you bring your arm up. Oh, I think that feels pretty good today. And exhale as you bring your arm down. Don't forget to hold that breath for a couple of seconds. Wonderful. All right, let's bring that arm up again, breathing up through the nose. And exhale and bring that arm down at the same time as you bring this arm down. Wonderful. Good. So that would be our warrior pose, wouldn't it? And let's come back. Let's open one leg straight, one to the side. There you go. All right, let's bring those arms out to the side, palms down. And then we're going to bring the arms as far back as you can go. All right, let's breathe up through the nose again. And exhale. You can come forward, but try to bring the arms back a little bit if you can. We'll come back up. Take this arm, cross over. Just touch your ankle on the inside of your leg here. And then we'll come back up. Now just pay attention to how your back feels on this one. So we're going to bring this arm back and just reach across. We're going to bring this foot right back. This one goes out to the side. And then we'll come back up. Wonderful. I'm going to sit back now. And just let your chin drop down. Place your arms on the arms of the chair. Your palms are up. Let's put our heels down. Take another breath up through the nose. And exhale. Good. Now let's bring the feet back. And then bring your back away from the chair. We're going to do something called the eagle. We're going to do it just with the upper body. It's normally done standing. We're just going to do it with the upper body. So we're just going to hold our arms up, cross over so that this elbow kind of sits on the other. There's like a little indentation here. If you can't do that, just do this. Just cross over and then bring those arms back. See if you can touch one hand to the other. You might be able to do something with the thumbs or thumb to the index finger, whatever you can do. This is a great stretch for your back. And let's try the other side. And then we'll come back again. See, I'm holding on for my finger because I've been doing this for a minute or two. I've increased my flexibility a little bit. Good. All of that can be done, or all of this can be done with the breath too. And then we're going to bring those arms down slowly. Now, I'd like to do one more asana with you. Drop that chin right down. And bring your head back up. And it is called the pigeon. The pigeon is also done on the floor. Yes, you can do yoga standing. We're not going to do that this time, but we can do it standing, seated, or on the floor. So we're not doing all of it. We're doing about half of it. So if you can, just bring your leg up. I'm going to slide forward in the chair a little bit. Bring it up and cross it if you can. This does involve the hip and the lower back and the knee. So if you feel any particular pain there, you're just not going to do it. Or you can cross right down here at the ankle. Try that. At least you can do it a little bit. So we're going to bring that leg right up. Both hands right here on your leg. Pull yourself up nice and straight. Pull that chin in. Wonderful. Now just kind of relax. Take a breath with me. Up through the nose. Hold that breath. And then exhale. As you exhale, just round your back. Drop your chin right down. Good. Now we're going to bring the head up with a breath coming up through the nose and holding, and then exhale down and rounding the back. Pull that abdomen in a little bit. and bring your head back up. Good. Now very gently push down just a little bit. You're not going to be able to do much unless you are particularly flexible and you can bring that leg all the way down, but not too many people can do that. I guess we have to be a little bit younger, unless you've been doing yoga all your life, and there are some people that have been, and it's really amazing what they can still do. It's mind body, it's wonderful. I'm glad I found it, because I really need to relax. It's very difficult for me to do that unless I'm doing the breath. So let's try the other side before we do our own little meditation, our mindfulness meditation. Let's do the other side. Bring that leg up if you can, or cross it down here at the ankle. I'm going to bring that leg up. How does it feel to be sitting like this? I'm sure you don't do this in the normal course of the day. Maybe some of you do, I don't know. But inside of the knee, very gently push down. One side will be a little bit more difficult to do. We tend to favor one side, don't we? So very gently pushing down. Now, as you release, take a breath up. And as you push down a little bit, you can exhale on this one. Yes, great. Wonderful. Let's try it again. Now we're going to breathe up through the nose. Exhale and push down. Wow, I can really feel that today. That does open up the hip. It stretches the lower back a little bit, but it's mostly for the hip. And then we'll bring that foot down. Now, before we do our little meditation, as I said, at the end of this particular show, we're just going to relax and sit back and kind of listen to the music and do just a little relaxation for ourselves before you get on with your day or whatever else you're doing. All right, so let's just sit back and get comfortable. I'm going to slide forward just a little bit, and I'm going to move my feet back and forth just to loosen up and to stretch the hamstring. I'm going to just lift that leg up and pull it in. You can come forward if you want. And we're going to do the other side, and we'll do the other side with the breath. So let's breathe up as we bring the leg up. Good. And exhale as you come forward. And then we'll bring the head back up. All right, so for the last part of this show, and boy, it went fast, all I want you to do is basically nothing. You're just going to sit and relax, loosen up those legs a little bit, moving the feet back and forth. And I want you to know that you've done something good for yourself. I tried to get that across with all my shows. I want people to know that it's really important to keep moving, try new things. There are so many things out there for us, but we have to be brave and just dive right in. So we're going to end in meditation, or whatever you want to do, but it would be a good idea to sit quietly. Just do the yoga breathing 2 or 3 times. Again, try to clear the clutter. The brain is like a monkey. It wants to be moving every second. So let's take a breath together all the way up. Holding and exhale, letting the chin come down naturally. You're going to feel all that stress just oozing out of your body. Clearing your mind. Most of what we worry about doesn't happen. Let's take another breath together all the way up. Holding and exhale now with each breath. I guarantee you're going to feel more relaxed. You're going to feel lighter. Feel yourself just kind of sinking into the chair. You're feeling lighter. Your body feels lighter. And one more breath together, one more yoga breath together. All the way up, hold it, And exhale, drop that chin down. And for the next 2 minutes, we're going to try to do nothing. Think about as little as possible. If the thoughts get crazy and they want to come in, just take another breath or two, and you'll see how all of that just goes away. Maybe you can lower your blood pressure a little bit today. And here we go. Bye-bye. Namaste to all of you, and thank you for joining me today. And I hope you did relax, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now.